longest winning streak in the NBA. It is Jaylen Brown who will pick him up. Christian Wood gets up the first shot. Celtics coming off to Oklahoma City on the right
there. The ball moved, drive
as Doncic fires at these and Zen. And Doncic.
As Dinwiddie rises up and misses, still have the overall best.
That and what they're hoping to see tonight is Doncic.
The team has talked about getting back to having fun, body language, and how one person.
I don't care how good you are as a team, you're going to, and we'll see them come.
Hardaway gets it up and
really been a help.
And right away, Doncic goes home, but Horford was the target. He once again misses a three, and it was interesting talking to him today.
A kid, also, I don't think
these things many do not. Tatum, holiday break, and Tatum, an area where they thrived.
Three, as they did earlier in the year.
And a slippery basketball, going to be the fewest turnovers in the NBA.
The Mavericks have the fewest turnovers in many of their shots.
Tough shot on the bench. Derek White sits as well. And all the way to the basket. Streak, best since their title team.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, wow, though, Kenny. That's what we're watching to start. As Hardaway misses out Brogdon off 1 foot, comes up short and up and over Bullock.
And he uses his strength. We know he's been a great in the league.
Doncic has played. This guy in the Western Conference instead.
Doncic is #1 in all of.
Here's Tatum now. Williams, an excellent defender. Or Brogdon will try. And Doncic to the hole. And a tee for the Mavericks. And then you've got Brown in there. A piece for Boston. Sam Hauser, first minutes up. In the corner, Hart Tatum, all the way to the basket.
Luka's always been great. We've known that. But what's got to be motivated to get in shape to go along with an MVP?
All of that production.
Tatum, little floater. Is this sustainable as Doncic?
The demanded load, their strain. He's right behind Green. In terms of getting more help than they acquired, not dealt.
World player Luka Doncic, which is their 10-15 out on the block, working on Hauser. Tatum, an air ball.
And as an MVP candidate, he's shooting.
Point guard, he finds Brogdon, another
5 start. He was shooting right at
5. Doncic gets, but he's 3 out of 4. Look at this first quarter. He's got
3. These free throws have kept him.
Leaves it up, but it was denied by. With Derek White, the bench has been excellent.
Guys, they have. You got to realize left on their bench.
By Bertans and Lee kicks it down as Bertans in the corner.
Time in the league. Major weak
cuts, and Brogdon takes the out of the game after the first quarter, but
get it retaped. Luka will cost him some time at the beginning.
Problems when you switch every.
Jaylen Brown, no good for a clean sweep. Wood, see Luka back. Williams.
And Robert Williams was one of those nights.
He gets by.
They like, they're going at Hauser. Some guys who aren't great.
So better on TNT tonight. The call for you next. Dinwiddie, Jaylen Brown. He's coming off a 5-block.
In the playoffs.
Booker. And he goes all the way. They're Tuesday. Only make
defensive.
Reggie goes to the hole. Brogdon and we're not even in the. It's Horford on him. 3-pointer is. Here's Smart on a feed from Tatum in range. Smart
shooters in their 9-man rotation. I think it's because they haven't done. This is the Celtic team.
One offensive rating in the league is 6 of 16 from beyond the arc.
He's going one-on-one.
Another baskets. 7 on the 3. Christian Wood lets it fly.
On that possession
to White, catch and shoot 3.
Dinwiddie continues.
Then one-on-one, and White in the corner, and another.
And there's something wrong.
Keeps grabbing at his chest.
No, he does not.
Here's
not
White.
In my opinion, why their percentages.
He's grabbing at his chest. Left open. Again, put up a shot on Robert Williams, and just right there. That's denied by Dennis's. Horford is there with Doncic. Nowitzki is Al Horford. That success with Dirk Nowitzki.
That they put around.
Or here's Hardaway Jr. Best in the league. They've combined for 8. And his first trip for competition established himself. Terrific first half of basketball. Check Doncic and Doncic. Double team comes. Oh, Doncic looking for his first 3.
The 3 leading road getters.
It's by him with a crossover. Oh! Tatum there with the offensive board. No. A bear hug, a New Year's bear hug. 18 points from the line. Log on to the NBA app and visit him. Ernie and the gangs. Grant Williams, who leaves it. Robert will
Stop his drive.
He's a driver.
Boston
Assisted on all but 5 of their buckets.
fourth foul.
Tatum and Smart work board. Grant Williams. It's into the hands of
Me, I want to know because I owe them.
Mavericks' first possession.
He thinks Luka got hit, and like they're lucky getting just 15 more aggressive
In this first half. Hardaway. Mavericks need more out of categories. Rebounds as well.
Even on a tough shooting night, and the same
misses.
with Nitty.
Wood will turn. Wood with a double-double. Tatum and Brown and Horford. Movement. Dinwiddie in the corner. Point range.
And those are great. Look right at all. He's got 20.
Maybe the ball in his hands.
Would he do a lot of the ball handling?
Chick sidestep, had it stripped.
And then Tatum.
Tatum. Just going one-on-one. Tough. Brown on the drive.
That with it being done.
And late in the second quarter. 7 early. Great job closing out. Now Wood. Tatum with the left hand. By his teammates as well. He's been there. Dinwiddie gets the extra pass.
It was what we call a hockey assist.
Horford. That started 21 inside game, but I don't think
To go out and have that game ending that everything's okay.
as well. White, little out of control. Covered it well and gets a steal. Up top for Wood. Caliber opponent here in Boston. Checking it. Doncic step back 3. Tatum. Tough shot. Tatum.
Sad. Not only do they have the best offense, just going to be able to play some other teams to get someone else.
Three-pointer on its way. And what about the holder? What about the snapper?
Oh, but it looked to me like they have a good sports area here right now.
These days, he's down 20 from the field. Three-pointer.
The shots that they're getting.
San Antonio, they'll stay. Here's Brogdon for 3-quarter. And in the G League, Jaden Hardy for Grant Williams. Wasting no time. This is Marcus Smart. 3 points. Let Doncic go by. No whistle. Doncic misses.
I think only just walked away. Talked to Joe.
3-pointer is down to the game for Boston, up 23. And he could have.
He is human still.
Yes.
And he's.
Marcus.
So there have been some other good streak like this. For Christmas break.
Here's McKinley Wright.
Basketball. He's all about
And he pulls up. We'll see if we see him again. Have some trouble with his head. Taking a shot through the chest.
In the game, all right? Continue to play under control.
And this has to be who.
days ago with Joe Mazzulla. The lights out. He's right now. But it's interesting. Have you heard of such a thing?
Well,
Nice to not play in the game.
by Tatum. There's Powell. Who was on the second level.
It was on the second floor. It was just.
Coming on a pass.
It's always a
In the production truck, our great next week. Here's Tatum to Powell on the floor.
from Jason Kidd.
There's Powell denied by Williams.
Deal like that is note that we are just the roster count. So, based on their history, last year acquiring
Head coach now, the Ime Udoka.
He's to Brad Stevens. Both do
Hopes of a championship run. This little 12-game stretch they haven't been. Here's Hardy. Well, he's got
on the outskirts of
really this year. The basket. Saw Malik Rose before the excellent job with the G League. Here's Hardaway down for 3. Riding with the bench, he's giving him some life. And in the break, Tatum leaves it up top.
start that.
Hardaway missed, and he'll take it himself. And he's
Still 16 points.
so tonight. Lawson will let it fly. Wastes a couple of dribbles. The floater is good.
Here with 3 minutes to go.
Good matchup in the West. It's on NBA TV. A.J. Lawson and Theo Pinson as in
His decision on waiting
for leaving my guys in a couple extra more minutes.
looked like some ankle problems, and after winning 12 in a row, just had
At the top within Jimmy Butler playing.
Brooklyn. January.
Well, I think the thing people have offense in the league since and are legitimate contenders.
It's going to take us to the finish line.
Whoever created that likeness of me, I want to know, because I owe them.
Boston empty set first time out. Mavericks first possession.
assistant coach what the latest is. He thinks Luka got hit in terms of their offense or their defense. They feel like they're lucky getting just 15 to attack the paint and be more aggressive.
Really delivering in this first half. And then no look to Hardaway. Mavericks need more out in the first half and led all three categories. Rebounds as well.
Rebounds and 6 assists. So even on a tough shooting night,
Back in this one, you would think.
yeah, and the same
misses.
with, and then by committee.
Wood will turn. Eyes on him for sure. Wood with a double-double. Foul trouble from Tatum and Brown and Horford. Good ball movement. Dinwiddie in the corner. 2 for 18 from three-point range.
And those are great about Luka Doncic. He doesn't look right at all. He's got 20.
You and many others, the ball has energy. Maybe the ball in his hands.
The offensive end. It's letting Dinwiddie do a lot of the ball handling.
Shooter resets it. Doncic sidestep, had it stripped.
Forcing a turnover, and then Tatum getting to the free throw line. All not having your best night.
Tatum not 13 tonight for Tatum. And then up to 6. Dinwiddie with Brown on him, just going one-on-one. Tough. Brown on the drive.
There, and I'm a little surprised that with it being done.
And they were up 19 late in the second quarter. One lead in this game. It was 9-7 early. Nothing there. Boy, the Celtics do a great job closing out. Now Wood, Tatum, a little flicker, and Tatum with the left hand. Just coming on three-pointers by his teammates as well. He's been very
Offensive possessions.
Dinwiddie gets the extra pass.
Because there was an extra play. It was what we call a hockey assist.
Now in the paint. He kicks it. Horford. Oh, much better. They look like the team that started 21 in the passing and inside to outside game, but I don't think
he lost 6 of 11, and then to go out and have that game to where everybody quits pretending that everything's okay.
A moment for some of the coaching staff as well. White, little out of control. Doncic looking for help. Horford covered it well and gets a steal.
Buddy.
Up top for Wood. Oh, Mavericks run now. They've answered. Back to win that game. Much different caliber opponent here in Boston. Halfway through the third quarter. Ditch. Got Brown checking it. Doncic step back 3. Tatum. Tough shot. Tatum. 26 and 12.
One of the advantages the Celtics have, not only do they have the best off their rotation, so nobody's just going to be able to play someone at the title, as there are a few other teams making the extra pass to get someone else
on him. Tatum, three-pointer on its way, and poor guy. What about the holder? What about the snapper? Giving college football analysis
No,
now?
not at all. But it looked to me like they are in the off season, so it's a good sports area here right now.
I can do contention these days. He's Doncic 22 right now. He's 7 of 20 from the field. Smart kicks it. Horford, three-pointer.
With the way the offense is operating and the shots that they're getting.
Boston will continue their road trip in San Antonio. They'll stay Saturday, then they're home next week. Here's Brogdon for 3. It's in 9 minutes of this third quarter. And in the that bench, coming out of the G League, Jaden Hardy, Brogdon now. And reset for Grant Williams. Right, wasting no time. This is a close program. Here's Marcus Smart. 3-point Celtics. Robert Williams. Let Doncic go by. Against Smart. Smart hits the deck. No whistle. Doncic misses.
I'll give him credit, though. I mean, he got his technical and he just walked away. Talked to Joe.
There's Smart now. Three-pointer is down.
For each other.
Biggest lead of the game for Boston, up 23. McKinley Wright. He may come back. I mean, he could.
Well, is that as great as he is human still.
Yes.
And
the Mavericks have very little chance. Marcus.
He's 6 straight. You know, there have been some other good, but I don't know that anyone's put together a streak like this. Now, that even over Christmas break, but I can't argue with you.
Here's McKinley Wright.
But he really knows how to play the game of basketball. He's all about to lead the way.
Points creator tonight. And he pulls up at third quarter, and we'll see if we see him again. We've seen Doncic have some trouble with his head. Jared reporting that he may have taken a shot to the chest.
Things there. We're playing with pace. We're reading the game. All right, continue to play under control.
Great things he's doing that they're doing, and this has to be who.
At a 4-on-4 game a couple of days ago with Joe Mazzulla. Watched their game against the Clippers with the lights out. He's saying pick up, at least that aggressively right now. But it's interesting game due to a pickup game injury. Have you heard of such a thing?
Well, pickup game.
I made the sacrifice to not play in the game.
Here is Tim Hardaway. Oh, denied by Tatum. There's Powell. Recently, when the coach's office was on the second level.
In Orlando, my office was on the second floor. It was just
the other 14 all coming on a pass. Theaters January 13th.
It's always a
Tom Heights, Matt Lip at the controls in the production truck. Our great, keep busy. 2 games a week starting next week. Here's Tatum. And too tall. Oh, Powell on the floor.
Maybe you get another shot at it from Jason Kidd.
Goes again denied by Tatum. There's Powell denied by Williams.
We're going to see. The reason why they make a deal like that is note that we are not that, but more importantly, it reduces the roster count. So I would imagine, based on their history last year acquiring.
He's got a 34-year-old head coach now, the Ime Udoka.
From their front office, from Danny Ainge to Brad Stevens, both doing
last year, and hopes of a championship run most of the season, minus this little 12-game stretch they haven't been able. Here's Hardy. Well, he's got
keeping them at least on the outskirts of
how competitive they are right now. Not really this year. But this Hardy left side step goes to the basket. Order. Saw Malik Rose before the guys in the game, doing an excellent job with the G League. Time for a lot of these players. Here's Hardaway now for 3. All right. Jason Kidd started riding with the bench. He's giving him some life. And back behind the back. Tatum running the break. Tatum leaves it up.
12th rebound to start that play.
Hardaway missed. And he'll take it himself. And
he's been quiet tonight, but still 16 points.
We'll get some time here as well. Wade against the Mavericks tonight. Lawson will let it fly. Wastes it up. White with a couple of dribbles. The floater is good.
The rest of them still playing here with 3 minutes to go.
Tonight, Clippers in Denver. Good matchup in the West. It's Bulls and Celtics Monday on NBA TV. Minutes tonight. A.J. Lawson and Theo Pinson as
a Milwaukee game last night. You think weighed into him, his decision on waiting for
I was always criticized for leaving my guys into with those games. A guy's playing a couple extra more minutes.
But was dealing with some ankle problems and back. And the Nets, after winning 12 in a row, just had
that Eastern Conference, 5 teams at the top within. They're one deal, and Jimmy Butler played.
Boston at Brooklyn. January coming up next week.
Well, I think the thing people have playing great offense, the best offense in the league since come back at 18-4 and are legitimate contenders.
It's going to take us to the finish line. The